first with Dr. Hoyle. What advice do you have for students, high school and undergraduate, who are aiming to pursue majors in neuroscience and psychology?
Yeah, I think some of it is coming to terms with why you want to do it, and it's the why that then determines what you want to do. To some degree, you go to college to get a liberal arts education, and in that sense, it doesn't much matter what you major in, right? I mean, you just get a degree, and it can be psychology, it can be English, it could be history, it could be whatever. But most people are thinking ahead to, where do I want to go with this degree? And I think in psychology, sometimes people wonder, well, what even are the possibilities? So one thing I would suggest to people is to do what you can to learn about. I mean, in some ways, your attendance at this very thing is, I'm giving you an example of somebody who has made a career with a degree in psychology. There are many other versions that are quite different from mine, but so, I was telling Ben and Pranav earlier that this time of year, almost weekly, I get emails from high school students around the country who are interested in volunteering to do research with my group. Can't always and frequently just simply can't at all honor those. I will tell you, one of the more rewarding experiences of my career was maybe 5 years ago. A student out of the blue emailed me asking if I would be her mentor for a high school science competition. We developed a project together, collected the data, analyzed it. She entered the science contest. So she got a wonderful, rich experience with research. She's now a sophomore at Temple, a psych major. She was able to get a job working in a psych professor's lab as a freshman, which virtually never happens. But the reason she could do it is because she had this high school experience. And I was able to write a letter that said, this is somebody who already knows how research works. She's done a project from conceptualization all the way through to presenting it. So anyway, any opportunities to do that are good things.
Right, so you talked about opportunities that current high schoolers can take. What are some opportunities that you took as a high schooler to make you passionate in psychology? Sorry.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, my experience won't be very informative because as I was telling you guys earlier, psychology wasn't really a thing in high schools back in the day. I think if I just could reflect forward, and I'm thinking now of my sons, both of whom went to Green Hope and both of whom took AP psychology. And I think the real advantage to that was earlier than I was able to, they got a really good sense of the full breadth of the field, right? And even the fact that there's aspects of it, the neuroscience side, that are very, what we call bench science, where people are taking brain slices, they're implanting things in animals' brains. I mean, it's very controlled science, all the way to people who are, doing practice. So I think that I think doing the AP Psych course is a wonderful opportunity, and probably trying to connect, if you can, to people. I've done situations in which I can't invite people to join my research team, but I can give them a couple of calls, and we can talk about what I do, why I do it, what I'm passionate about, and what I might recommend for them.